Well, it was going to be very nice to have the kitties. They even came a little bit in the house. Now, someone said to me, should feed the cats separately, and of course I wanted you to know that I do. This is Chumbles' kitty cat stuff. Here's the two things I made yesterday. Aren't they lovely? I want to show you what Enna made. Look at this. She made dumplings yesterday. Aren't they awesome? They're full of veggies and meat. Very good. Oh, what a mess. Oh, my house is such a big, big mess. Hi, Spot. Hi, kitty. Aw, Saddle. Oh, nice kitty you are. I'll put it outside for you. There we go. Gonna be a nice day. Look at that. More sunshine. I'll make another basket today. I've got a board started over there for a base. Ah, I love these cats. They're such nice cats. There's Tabby. And Saddle. Hey, Tabby. Hey, Saddle. Hey, Saddle. Hey, Tabby. Hi, Spot. Hey there, Spot. How are you, kitty? I'll get another one. Hi, guys. Want some more? Here you go. Here you go, Spot. There you go. And Shadow is another one that's out there somewhere. He gets chased away by Spot. Spot does not like him. So one of these is the mother of Mongol and Meowkus. Aren't they beautiful? But this food is making them very big, which is probably good to get them through the winter. I don't feed the birds anymore. I'm a little concerned about the bird feeders. I think I'm in bird houses. The bluebirds are going to come back, and they're going to get eaten by these cats. So I'm thinking I should take down the birdhouses. We've got bluebirds that have come here every year for many, many years. But see how close those houses are to the garden beds? I mean, this is a cat's dream. Do you remember when there was a snake in that, climbing up to that house? Hey, I wonder if we'll have bats this year. We've had that bat house there for quite a few years now, and the bats haven't found it yet. Good morning, Tyler. Chumbles, Chumbles. Hey, kitty, kitty. Jumbles, want to come in? Boy, you're chasing them all the way to the neighbors. Oh, there's Tabby. Is that Tabby? It kind of looks like Shadow. No, I think it's Tabby. Cold air out there. We've been into the ice cream lately. Bones. Hey, Mongo. Hey, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, Mongo. Chumbles is not after Mongo anymore. Kitty, kitty, Mongo, want to come in? Hey, kitty. Those are I cut the branches of the grapevines. I have to gather them up and... Hi, come on in. Come on in. You have food here. I found my vacuum cleaner thing so I can vacuum. Hey, Mongo. Good morning. Good morning, Mongo. I'm Meowkiss. I'm Meowkiss. What, you both want to go back out? So this is my next basket bottom. I'm going to sand it. You know, my sandpaper was wrecked. It was so full of stuff. So I took a steel wire and a wire brush, and I brushed it, and I got all the sandpaper, whatever it is, sawdust out of it. This is a mess, but you know what? This works best when I screw it down and then work on it. Yes, there's the willow. It's starting to dry out a bit. I harvested it last autumn, but it's still very, very supple. It's in good shape. So I'll get that one going today, and I'll make more. She loved having her bicycle yesterday. My goodness, she was riding it around and around, crushing this ice out here. This is the last place to get warm because of the shade. It's the north side. The pond was melting yesterday. The other side was thawed, but it's frozen up again. Here's my grass hut. Wait a minute, that's not it. Yeah, I guess it is. You can't see it very well. There. It's illuminated on one side. Isn't that cool? And I have cell service down there. Or I have this thing to send the signal. heard a turkey. Should feed the turkeys. But I don't want to encourage the birds. Move this. It was in the snow or in the cold rain yesterday. So this is usually where I sand it. I've been just screwing the boards in. This is going to be a basket bottom, and these are more basket bottoms. See how nicely it sands up with that same sander that was no good? Isn't that amazing? I have frozen toes. So I have been thinking about my pottery studio. I've been thinking about the fact that I'm scared to use the kiln down there. And you have to watch it with a hawk, like a hawk. And also, my wheel only works a little bit. I have tons of stuff that goes with my pottery. But you know what I should just do? I should just pay the money and do it at the pottery studio at Mira. I think I should get rid of my kiln because I don't really trust it. And I should get rid of my wheel because it doesn't really work. I have lots of clay. I can donate it to Mira. I can't move stuff though. It's been years accumulating all these things. And then just recently I was given lots of glaze, which I think is amazing, which I've always wanted. I want to do pottery. But and there's the roof, because I didn't do it properly, the roof leaks, which is making moldy spots on the ceiling, which is not a finished ceiling, it's just underneath they have this sort of a draining effect between the joists to keep the water from being there. But I covered that area all winter and it still was leaking. Maybe I didn't cover it all the way. So I'm thinking of getting rid of my pottery studio stuff. I can't use it the way it is. I don't want to go in there much. Every time I go to do anything, I have to reclaim clay. And then I have to wedge it and do all that stuff. But then I'm not necessarily into it the next day. And my wheel isn't working. If the wheel isn't working, what am I going to do? I'm going to fix it? It's not been working for a few years. I mean, it works a little bit. So maybe I should get rid of it all. Maybe I should just put it on Kijiji or something. Ava says I should use the room for storage. It's a beautiful room with wonderful windows. We should rip out the moldy parts of the roof and some of the insulation. Well, all of the insulation is done wrong. I should redo that. I'm not going to, though. I don't care. And I don't have the energy. I could work for a few minutes and sit down, and a few minutes and sit down. I'd rather use my time to make baskets. I think it's time to focus and not have, maybe the pottery studio should go. I could call my friend who would love to have a pottery studio and give her stuff. Should empty that whole room out. I should have someone come and empty the room out. I got a lot of the stuff in there from a lady. She sold me her studio for everything in it for $200 or something. It's been quite a few years now, maybe 15 or so. Anyway, that's on my mind. I'm thinking that I'm not using it. I don't want to use it. I want to be using it. It was fun when it was in the house. And I would just go in the room over there and use it. That was okay. Could store everything down there but you know, I don't know, it's such a beautiful room with those windows. It always seemed like it would be a good bedroom, but I would have to get rid of all the mold in the ceiling. Do something there.
Can I put duct tape on the frame of a mirror that's kind of sharp?
Yes. The duct tape is in the sunroom, just hanging on one of the doors, or just inside on that shelf, just inside the sunroom, where I could put it without having to actually go in there. Did you find it?
I found some sort of, yeah, it seems like duct tape.
Okay. He's working on his garden upstairs. So I have to figure this out about the studio. I guess I don't have to, but it'd be good to figure it out. What if I painted it with roofing tar? Painted the ceiling inside. It's particle board. Should have used plywood or something and painted it all with that sealant stuff. It can all be fixed. It's not very much damage. It's just two 1 foot areas, or maybe there's 3 1 foot areas. And so it could be removed, and just remove that part of the ceiling and just put a bucket under it. This is in the studio. Anyway, those are a few thoughts. So Daniel and Anna, Mr. and Mrs., they're headed off to Mexico this afternoon. It was so warm here yesterday. I sat in the sun. I had to come in because I got too hot. I worried about my willow. I don't want it to get dried out, so I put it in the backside where there's no sun, so it won't get. It's much colder out there than it was on this side, and that happens for the rest of the year. It's much colder. So Willem had surgery on his hand. He had this ganglion, which was pulling his finger, so he couldn't play the piano. So he got it operated on. There was 3 of these really interesting little lines of very tough, straight stuff, pulling everything together. He had one on his other hand he had operated on. Now, this looks fine, but he says the other one was different and easier, and this one, there's nothing wrong with it. It's looking very good, but there's a lot of stitches. It's a V-shaped cut. It's a Y-shaped cut, actually. Anyway, so I have my exercise class this morning. I go to my exercise class twice a week and try to walk. I haven't been walking every day, but I've been walking a lot more than I did in the winter when I didn't walk at all. I should probably walk on Cindyland. It's so pretty over there. I'll video it. Well, I'm not sure what I should do now. Maybe I should warm up or dress up, put warm stuff on my feet, a second pair of socks so that my Crocs are full of my feet and they're not loose and cold. I should go out there and work on that, getting the basket ready. Maybe I'll wait till later. But we're not going to be here today. There's a flight to be caught today, so we'll have to go to the airport. I'm going to take a car in to see what's wrong with it and get it fixed. That's at 1. Anyway, so I'm not really interested in going around and cleaning the house, except I do want to vacuum it, but I don't think I'm going to make a video of that because that'll just be loud and noisy. I could. Maybe I will. You guys like it when I video stuff. I was reading comments from 10 years ago saying, having my 8-year anniversary. Hi, Lady Wi-Fi. Thank you. Yes, it's a nice Friday. And these pills, I'm taking Cymbalta now, and it does cause constipation. It's not severe, like if you take codeine. That's real constipation where nothing moves. This is not that bad. But I am supposed to take 2 capsules, but I cut back to 1 capsule because I don't want to be constipated. And I woke up quite happy today. Of course, it's sunny, you know. It's blue sky. I mean, I'm always happy when it's blue sky. I'm solar powered. Just have to look at it. I used to have to be in the sun all the time. If I wasn't in the sun, I was uncomfortable and stuff. But this is the shoulder season, so I think I'm going to warp the threads for my loom. It means I have this big, huge thing that I spin around and the yarn goes around it. And then I think I need 120 more threads. But I did write down what the pattern is that I used, where I used white and where I used blue. So I'm going to do that backwards. Or maybe I'll put some blue. But I'm not in the center of the thing yet. Chumbles is attacking Meowkiss. Well, only playfully. There they go. I love these cats outside, but I am a little concerned with how big they're getting. I don't want them to be terribly unhealthy. But if they're full, maybe they won't catch the birds. Maybe they just rather sit around. My sister thinks I'm propping up one part of the food chain unequally. There he goes. He's looking to see if anybody's coming. He likes playing with Mongo and Meowkiss, especially Meowkiss. Meowkiss is the black one. Feel free to donate your stuff. That will have brothers. That will help others. That's probably what you meant to say. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll call the people that I know that want to do pottery with me in my studio and give it to them. They probably have handy friends that could figure out what's wrong with the wheel. Might just be frozen. But maybe before I give it all away, I should bring my wheel up and do it on the deck. Well, why would I need to do it on the deck? I could do it down there. Oh, another cat. Oops. This is Tabby. Can you tell that that window's dirty? I do believe you can. Yes, indeed. Windows need washing when spring shows up. Ava has done such a good job on my house. She's got the shoes organized. She organized the cups in there and the what are they called? The napkins and tablecloths. It's all organized in there. She even put up she even put up racks in there that are black. See? So that they don't stand out like they did before. Doesn't look like there's much in there, but the same amount of things are in there as before. She's helped me organize everything here. See what she did to the bookcases? Look at this. Everything is with its likeness. Whether it's weaving or basket making or gourds or plants. And this one here is very well organized too. Down there, I've got junk on it now. And this other one is all organized too. Look at this. My son, this is kind of broken. It's got a line of dots and then a dot here, and it's I don't mind. Anyway, but my son didn't want it anymore, so we are the new in this tiny little room, 14 by 14. We have this huge TV. Did you ever read this sign? Grandma's babysitting service. Little people always welcome. Service includes meals, lessons, entertainment, and lots of hugs. Tender, loving care for your most precious possessions. I like that. Ava put the lights up high along there. Remember how they were all draped? That's because I didn't. And I got these plants up now. I want to put more soil in them. I think they need more soil. Here's Saddle and Tabby. A very dirty window. This is an amazing camera phone. This is a iPhone 13. It was my daughter-in-law's, but my son decided he wanted to get rid of everything that didn't have a standard C cord. And so I got this because it's an Apple cord. He's tired of all the cords of everything, which means that I got given a whole bunch of cool stuff. Battery chargers and whatnot. Oh, look. That's where I ended up with my, this is made out of tamarack. Do you remember when I made that? Did I video it? Probably. And that piece of stained glass I framed. This is the proclamation of the family. Back when they made the proclamation, seemed like, well, duh, but now. My granddaughter got some high heels from the dump. She went clip-clopping around the house. So how's everyone? Yeah, this Cymbalta, I feel good. I love the sunshine out there. But I've decided that sometimes looking at things where the sun is hitting is even more enjoyable than basking in the sun, but not completely. Basking has its place for sure. When have been up in this area up there, that's a beyond the fence. Like, that's not our property beyond the fence. There used to be sheep in that field, and they would get through. There was a hole there somewhere, and that was kind of interesting when the sheep showed up. But there's lots of deer tracks up in this area. Not now, but in other years when I've seen it. So is everybody having a nice day? It's still early. It's 8:15. I used to get up and walk as soon as I wake up and get my back limbered up. But I don't walk as soon as I get up anymore. Now I sit and play Minecraft because I don't know. I like to. It's really, you know, people like Tyler, you guys don't like me playing Minecraft. Think it's a waste of time. It's bad for my body. But you know, I'm connecting with all these people that are 11 and 10 and 9 and 14 and 20 and older. I'm connecting with all these people that I've never connected with before. A lot of people in the middle of the night, if I get up at 3 and play until dawn, like I go to bed, if I go to bed at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, I've had 8 hours of sleep. So if I get up at 3 and play, I meet all these people. And I think that, you know, a nice grandma hanging out with them and chatting with them, I think that's nice for people. And I think that my videos are a good influence. I mean, they're calm and gentle, and a lot of times I just enjoy looking at things and watching things. Right now, we've been in this other area, a village. I don't really care for villages so much, but we've been successful in getting dozens of villagers in there now, you know, giving them food and supplies so they can have families. But I'm not as interested in this as when I'm decorating ponds and things like that. That's very nice. I feel like I'm accomplishing something without running out of energy. Anyway, you need to make sure you're getting the proper REM kind of sleep. Well, yes, of course. Yeah, I sleep like a baby. I sleep really well. Babies don't always sleep well. But I have no trouble falling asleep. My head hits a pillow and I'm out. Need to measure that trampoline. I should make a list. I think I have a list of things that need to be done. I want to do something about the studio. It's such a nice studio, and I've never made a single pot down there. I've never made a single bowl. I did all that in the sunroom. And there's this area at the end of the freezer. I could surround it with plastic and put my wheel there. Put in a few bags of clay. I have to reclaim all that clay. One of my grandchildren likes to play with it. He likes to roll it out and make shapes with it and put it on the wood stove and cook it. He's making Christmas ornaments. I should fire them. But I don't want to use the kiln inside. No, not with fire at the world is getting to be a dangerous place like that. And I don't want to have a fire. I probably wouldn't. I bought 3 cement panels, cement wall things that you can put it around. To protect it, but of course that takes up the whole room. I have collected a lot of pottery stuff in there. Lots and lots, tons and tons, which is all good for somebody. But it all has to be reclaimed. That didn't used to bother me. Oh, they're coming up to get the sap. It did freeze last night, so the sap will be running. So there's 1,500 trees being tapped by the neighbors. And there's their stuff. They drive it to it's being rented out. So it's the people that are tapping the trees drive that big tank full of maple syrup sap. They drive it away usually twice a day, but now there's a yellow truck up there over here. Maybe he ordered a better sap, whatever it's called. We don't usually have visitors on the hill too much. I haven't played my violin lately. In fact, I haven't played it since December. So I think I should play my violin. I really enjoy doing that. I gotta get better at it. I play for myself. Sometimes I love to sit outside and play in the nice weather. We're in the best weather right now. March, April. May, the bugs come out. Bad bugs. June is cool. May is very, very hot. June is much cooler. July is hot again, and August is cool. Then we're back into the autumn. So you have to appreciate every day for what you get. It's easy to appreciate it when it's sunny, isn't it? Are you kidding? I've been talking for 38 minutes and I'm muted? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. How come I was muted? I have no idea. Oh, it just happened. Oh, good. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I must have touched it to turn it around and muted it. These cats just love sitting in the sun. I was sitting out there doing a basket yesterday and Spot was out there. It's so different that they don't run away. It's so nice. I mean, they do run away a little bit, but it's just so nice to have love from an animal, you know? Scarlett had some cats and she had lots of kittens. She sold them all. I'm glad you love seeing my kitties. There goes Saddle. Well fed now. I don't think they're pregnant, or I don't think they're big because they're pregnant. I think that they just got bred lately. The males came around, but they're gone again. There's Mongol. He is so sweet. You touch him and he lays down and rolls over. I have to get him fixed. But you know, there's been wild cats and kittens for years out there, and they all disappear. We have a lot of wild animals: ermine, weasels, raccoons, fishers. So I think the population will be controlled by the rest of the food chain out there. Except I'm propping up this part. Boy, I didn't realize how dirty the window was. I like cleaning the windows. Send me your sunshine. We have none, only rain. I feel better when the sun is out. Oh, me too. It's starting to shine here. But that is what it's shining on, which is very pretty, isn't it? Did you see my video about Daniel's garden, Daniel and Anna? They're gardening up a storm upstairs, which is wonderful because, I mean, to come here from Vietnam in December, 20th of December, and have something to do other than coding on the computer, well, it's very important, isn't it? You have to have projects, you have to have stuff. I've introduced her to the dump. We go to the dump now, and she's finding good clothes to, and stuff. It's nice to have some stuff, other than just what you bring in your backpack when you go somewhere, when you move somewhere. Yeah, it's probably didn't finish uploading yet. Well, it takes a little while. Anyway, it was a live video, but still takes a little while before it becomes ready. Yeah, they're doing a great job. And it's really cool that Daniel keeps introducing Anna as his wife. And he calls her wife sometimes. And their relationship has changed. They both said nothing's going to be different. Nothing will be different. They've been living together for 3 years in Vietnam, but now they're married and things are different. It's nice. It's nice. And she is such a wonderful cook. All this Vietnamese food she cooks. She uses so many spices and things that I wasn't familiar with, like Thai basil. If you ever have a chance to try Thai basil, it has a wonderful taste. It's not like our basil. It's totally different from our basil. You can't substitute one for the other. And it's not like cilantro. Yeah, they didn't want any big deal, so they just went to City Hall in Ottawa, which was really neat because Willem and I were there, and we took pictures of ourselves together. We'll have a party for them later. We'll have a family party. But another nice thing about the dump is that I can introduce them to people, and people their age that do cool stuff like live off the grid. And there's so many off the grid people around here. And there's, without electricity and without running water, or they build their own houses, and there's just so much that Daniel wants to build a house. He's not sure exactly where or what, but he's got a good job now. He works online. It's really cool. I like hearing about what he's doing. Lots of geometry. He has to figure out cosines, and I think that's so cool. All the things that you never thought you would ever use. If you're a computer programmer, now you use it all. Yeah, so finally I can make baskets. I made these 2 yesterday. Isn't that cool? Thought I would make them small like the board. Ava wanted me to make some small ones so she could sort out all my sewing notions and put them in a drawer, the dresser upstairs. So now the dresser has all my fabric in it. Your grandchild is visiting today for a sleepover, and we get Thai food. She loves it. Love Thai basil and the smell. Wow, you know about it. Well, at the restaurant where we went, hi Devin. At the restaurant we went to, it was a Vietnamese restaurant in Chinatown in Ottawa. China and Vietnam are totally worlds apart. They don't like China. Vietnam does not like China. I don't know about the government, but anyway, they have a great life. It's very hot over there. They're used to doing things like going to Bali from Vietnam. It's only a couple $100 to go to Bali and go diving and snorkeling and surfing. So off they go to Mexico to the water. You know, when I was in Hawaii with my other son and his family, they don't swim. None of them swim. I mean, my son can swim, but he's burned, so he doesn't go out in the sun at all if he can help it. But it was so different because I wanted to go snorkeling. I went to Black Rock and snorkeled. Yeah, Chinese food is good. Yeah, Vietnamese food is amazing. They use fish sauce, a lot of fish sauce and oyster sauce and shrimp paste. And she makes soup with shrimp in it, but they never take the bones out. They chop up chicken legs and chop right through the bones, so you have to peel bones away from everything. Well, not everything. But it's so good. And it seems like what they make every day is rice, vegetables in liquid soup. I don't do soup well. I do the vegetables. I take them out of the water. And but sometimes the stuff is so good. And meat. She marinates the meat and then cooks it, and oh my gosh. And you don't have to clean the pan out because the next time you use it, it's the flavoring is so amazing. It's really great. I'm so lucky they've been here. I keep waiting for a Thai food video from your daughter-in-law. Would love to write down the names of the bottles of ingredients she buys. Oh, I could show you. We'll go look in the cupboard. And I do have a book that I am keeping of the recipes that she makes. Is it here? No. Maybe it's over here. Okay. So the recipes of Anna. Pork chops. She marinates it with tandoori masala or curry powder, salmon seasoning, salt, oyster sauce, and black pepper. Mix onto meat leaf for 15 to 20 minutes. Oil the pan. Flip regularly. Maple syrup or honey. Water to tenderize. Sprinkle with pepper. That's pork chops. You can take a photo of this picture. I'll hold it there for a moment. Okay. And then there's soup, stock and beyond. Water stock, salt, salmon seasoning, pork bones removed, veggies, chives or pepper at the end, garlic, fish sauce, and squash. This is one of her soups. Any of those. Salmon, avocado. So she marinades it with paprika, salmon seasoning, and fish sauce for 15 to 20 minutes. And then in avocado oil, heat, then put salmon, pepper and garlic while cooking, pinch of salt, rosemary sprig before you turn it off. Kimchi fried rice, cooked day-old rice, eggs, kimchi. She made kimchi in a jar. Salmon seasoning, garlic, oil, and pepper. She's using salmon seasoning because I have it. Marinated chicken, same as pork chops, put in frying pan with maple syrup. So good. The marinade is the same: tandoori masala, curry powder, salmon seasoning, salt, oyster sauce, black pepper. Rub into chicken, marinate for 20 minutes. Rub with cornstarch, fry in frying pan. When turn it over, add maple syrup. Curry chicken. So this is the marinade again. Tandoori, curry, salmon seasoning, salt, oyster sauce, black pepper. And then she made curry paste. So that was out of turmeric, coriander, shrimp paste, garlic, fresh onion, Thai basil, lime leaf, lemongrass, and shallots. You know, I thought you could just leave stuff out and substitute, but man, it's amazing. Put in pan and saute with oil, coconut milk, carrots, potato, bell pepper, young corn, mushrooms, fish sauce, sugar, and salt. That's for her chicken curry. Tom yum, which is a Thai food. Shrimp, galam gal, boil water, add juice, lemongrass, lemon juice, sugar, salt, lime leaves, boil, add onion and tomato and shrimp. Broccoli, prawn soup. Broccoli, tomatoes, and she adds eggs at the end. Fish sauce, salmon. When boils, add veggies and pepper. Eggplant. Mixture of soy sauce and a tiny bit of sugar, fried in oil, nothing else. Dip in done eggplant. Marinade for meatball. Salmon, fish sauce, salmon seasoning. Fish sauce, I gotta write that here. Fish sauce, pepper, and oyster sauce. All right. And oops, I will show you. So here's one. This is teriyaki sauce. This is Maggi Huop Tong Dao Nan Tan Dui. I guess this is fish sauce. It doesn't, I can't read it. She got that at the Chinese food place. Roasted sesame oil. This is what she uses for this is the noodles, right? For pho. Kimbap. Pad Thai, I guess. And then salted shrimp paste. This one I got, but she never used it. Thai kitchen green curry paste. And sometimes they use soy sauce. This is oyster sauce. Kim Kum Lee. Oyster flavored sauce. Fish sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Soy sauce. This is maple syrup. This is my avocado oil. And those are different things. She's never used this coriander sauce. Honey, apple cider vinegar, tandoori masala, celery, quinoa, and then this is the tandoori masala, and this is the salmon seasoning. She doesn't like to use garlic or ginger that's not fresh, but anyway, lots of garlic and lots of, this is turmeric and ginger and lemon. She'll use lemon a lot of times. Lemon sauce, what's this one? This is fish sauce. And then she uses rice paper to make, this is from Bangkok. Huh. She uses rice paper to make what are spring rolls? And then Shazam Shito peppers. This is our fridge up there. And then these things, they are so good. She cut them in little strips. There's lots of tomatoes. I'm not sure what this is, but she says it's best in soup. And then eggplant. I have to Google that to see what it is. This is that other sauce, teriyaki. There was something here I just saw. Here's fish seasoning. Maybe I just bought that. I don't know. Anyway, she likes to use rosemary. I was gonna plant this, but she said that the small ones are better taste. They do coffee. I don't do coffee. Ah, look at the mess. I hate coffee messes. Anyway. Get down. Anyway, let's see if I can show you anything else. Lots of different greens. Oh, and she uses pineapple. She's pineapple in the soup. Very good. It was fun making those dumplings with her yesterday. Anyway, all right. 5 people and 3 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Devin said, sorry I missed the beginning of this. Is your daughter-in-law from Thailand? No, she's from Vietnam. Hi, Moki. You had pork chops today, did you? Oh, thank you so much. I know she could make much money on YouTube making Thai and Vietnamese recipe videos. Yes, and she goes on there and she finds new recipes and tries them out. Vietnamese cooking and Thai cooking. She went to Thailand to learn to cook. I mean, she took cooking classes in Thailand. Neat, eh? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go now. Nice talking to you guys. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I think I want to vacuum. Yeah, and sweep. Oh, maybe I'll make a new video and call it cleaning. I don't really want to clean. Who wants to clean? Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, she doesn't want to be on YouTube on live. She's embarrassed or something. These plants, they don't have enough soil in them. These are the baskets that were outside along the wall last summer. And I brought them in, and now they're in here all winter long. Let the sun shine in, shall we? Okay, see you later, Devin. See you later, Nan. And Tyler and everybody else. Bye-bye.